What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair Bomber, and I'm fully off the wagon. Oh, man. 30 days, no booze. I'm the best. And I decided to celebrate that by having all of the booze. I mean, I just don't make good decisions, guys. Grandpa, you hear me? I just don't make good decisions, man. I did the 30 days, and I was like, I'm good to just get a little loose. I'll go out and get a little loose. Sound good? And here's what happened. So the 4th was coming up. I love the 4th of July. Before I even get into what I did the last 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever it was, because a lot's happened. Dude, the 4th of July to me was always so much fun. Back in the day, this is back in like high school days. My friends, the Dallases, my buddy Dirk, Tate, Gibb, Tack. Those are names of people, by the way. My teeth, come on. You think? No? Good? All right, we're chilling. Their grandparents, the Larsons, they would go, Grandpa Ron. Blair, say names right. They had this house out on Sandy Point, which is out on the bay, essentially, Pacific Ocean, right? So it's Pacific Northwest. If you don't know where that is, eat shit. We'd go out there, and they would get so wild with fireworks, like wild. And growing up, like my mom and dad, like they were cool, but they weren't big into fireworks. They were always like, hey, you'll lose a hand, don't lose a hand. If you lose a hand, you can't do anything. So I had the fear. But then when I first got invited out to Larson Nation, as it's referred to back home, I mean, these guys were going wild. I mean, Uncle Tom, not a slur for a black dude, but his name is Tom, and he was everybody's uncle, so Uncle Tom. He was big. Dude, he's dropping like $2,000 on fireworks. And these are the good fireworks, the illegal fireworks, because they lived on the Lummi Reservation. It's an Indian reservation in Washington State. And, dude, people just govern themselves. All right? There's like one police officer who's he's just worried about drunk drivers. He's not really giving a shit about what kind of fireworks you're buying. So they had these pop-up stuffs next to a casino. You can go, and you're getting like $12,000 worth of fireworks for maybe $2,000. And we'd go out there, and now look, when you think of fireworks, you think like the big fireworks show. Now, at 30 years old now, I can tell you I've seen fireworks of every kind. We went down to San Francisco one year for the 4th of July when I was a kid, and the clouds came in, and we couldn't see a single firework. All we saw was just clouds lighting up. Greens, blues, reds, greens, blues, reds. But no, you could see the explosion because the fog came in, the clouds rolled in. I mean, that's more memorable than any other fireworks show because they're all the same. They're all the same. And if you are the kind of person who films fireworks shows, take a walk off a bridge, wearing a backpack full of boulders, into a river. That's what you got to do. We've been over this. You guys know how I feel about recording things, which is kind of ironic because I am sitting here recording myself alone in my apartment talking about fireworks. You can't take yourself too seriously because you know what? No one gives a shit. No one's listening. No one cares. But we would go out there, and the fireworks show at the end of the night were always huge, right? We're on the bay, so you're just seeing fireworks all across the bay. It was so cool, right? All across the ocean. But the fun part was the daytime stuff because during the day, we would go full white trash and blow up mannequin heads with M80s. I mean, what's more fun than being 15 and blowing up a mannequin head with an M80? An M80. There we go. I mean, we were like, I think we did. We were. They also had this thing, right? They had this tube. They had this like 6 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, whatever steel tube that they dug into the ground, into the not in the cement, but in like the gravel. They dug it deep. It's a 5 foot tube dug 4 feet into the ground, or whatever, or 6 foot tube and 5. Doesn't matter. And what they would do is when we made these tennis ball bombs. By the way, looking back, dude, what were we doing? They would take a tennis ball and you would drill a little hole, like a little hole, like like I don't know, think centimeters or whatever. The diameter of a centimeter is the radius of your mom's pussy, whatever. Not you, Bonnie, somebody else's mom. So what we would do is we take that and then we'd fill them with gunpowder. Like black powder. We would take that and just we would have a little mini funnel, and we would just pour it in until it was filling out the top. Then we would take electrical tape and we would use an entire roll of electrical tape to squeeze all of the air out, and then take a fuse, put it in there. Then we would light the fuse with the torch, like a blowtorch, and then drop it in, and then poof, poof. It would be insane, right? That's what we did. What were we doing? I mean, I'm sure they still do it. If I'm being, they probably still do it. I hope they still do it. I don't know. I haven't been back in a long time. I should go back. But we would put stuff in the tube after a while, right? We put Barbies and all kinds of just whatever. We just put Barbies and shit. And we blow up sky high. It's like, what? We are like Sid from Toy Story. We're just abusing. We are worse. We're worse. Because we're what's it called? We're treating you it was a mortar, essentially what it was. We had mortar blasts in the backyard. And this is like pre-drinking. This is sober fun. Anybody remember having fun when they're sober? No one has fun when they're sober now. I mean, I had a little bit of fun when I was sober in June. But, I mean, even that, I was just like, is this over yet? Can we do something else? I remember one time we were out there and we had these like super, I mean, they were massive, dude. These like huge, fat, what were they? Not bottle rockets, but they were the kind, it was pretty much like a 2x4 with the rocket on the end of it you'd light, and you're not supposed to hold it, but you could. And we just taped all of them together and propped them up against this bald eagle that we had at the end of the dock. We're going to shoot them out over the dock, over the water. And we just duct taped too many of them together. So we lit it, and then it broke and fell down, and then it just goes off in the water next to us. But it still explodes out of the water. Basically, we're just making bad decisions. I have these videos somewhere. I think they're on my Facebook, but no one really. Facebook's kind of weird. There's like a Facebook marketplace and shit, which is cool, I guess. But there's also like, you can have like a Facebook debit card now, which seems like a little bit much. Okay, seems like a little bit too much. Anyway, I love the 4th of July. Shout out Larson Nation. Shout out Angie. Shout out Brad. Shout out Dirk. Take Gibbon Tech. Love the Larsons. Well, those are the Dallases, but the Larsons are like the family. So you guys, you understand what I'm saying. We so coming out, knowing how much I love the 4th of July. Now that you guys know that, you'll see that 4th of July weekend coming off of no boozing. I was ready to cut loose. And then, of course, lo and behold, who comes to town? My boy Terry. Shout out Terry. He rolls into town, and we went out. Now, Terry already had a girl he was hanging out with, right? So he's like, let's go out. We'll drink. I'll meet with this girl later. I'm like, okay, so we're just going to go out just for you to leave me to get pussy. Fair. That's fun. We go. There's this bar called Buford's. And Buford's is on West 6. West 6 is kind of like the college-y, campus-y, like young people. Not 30-year-olds. Not 30-year-olds. Guess who was there? Fucking this guy. Just taking laps. And it's the women that are there. I mean, the women in Austin, it's just such a problem. First of all, they're everywhere. There are more women than men. They're just don't fact check it. Don't look at the numbers. There are more women than men. And there are, even if it's a 50-50 split, which I don't think it is, there are far more attractive women. They're just, I mean, they just come here. They don't want to go to LA or whatever because they're like, look, and we like Republicans or whatever. And they come here, and my God, it's distracting. You know, like you want to order a Bud Light, but then you're also like, your radar's pinging like, okay, bing, 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 bing. And then you talk to someone, you're like, how old are you? They're like 21. You're like, I gotta go. Gotta go. So I mean you kiss a little bit, but that's no big deal. I'm kidding. I don't kiss in public. I'm 30. All right. I will finger your ass in the bathroom though. Just putting that out there. I have consent, of course. You gotta make sure. It's always. By the way, I know. Gotta have consent. Come on, guys. I'm a good guy. I'm a feminist, and people always leave that out when they talk about me. All right. I think they should say, Blair Bomber. Great lay. Feminist. Average dick. How's your great lay with an average dick? Hey. Yeah, I better ask somebody else. I don't know. Maybe it's not good. Hold on. How long did this before I started talking about sex? 11 minutes. New record. Held on for 11 minutes before I talked about fucking. Come on, guys. Bring it in, babe. Bring it back. I'm feeling good, dude. I'm feeling good. I am hungover as shit, though. And, I'm going to get to that in a second. Anyway, so Terry and I go out, we drink. Now I'm going to tell you guys a story. Okay. There was I met up with this girl who's just a nice girl. She's a friend. We nothing's really implied. I know her from work, kind of. We meet out, whatever. But I mean, you want to think, I can hit on this girl probably. Maybe we're meeting up, right? So it could go that way. It's not my intent. She hit me up. I was like, I'm out. She's like, I'm out. I'm like, cool. I'll meet you at this place if you want. No big deal. Right? Very innocent. But we go there, and it's like 11:30 or whatever it is, and we go to the bar, and we get a beer, and she goes, I'm looking for my friend. It's like, I'm not gonna go walk around the bar with you to find your friend, especially if it's a dude friend. Like, I don't want to hang out with you and some dude I don't know. That's my biggest fear. Is hanging out with a girl and then some guy she knows that I don't. It's like, I already don't know her that well. So now I got to get to know this girl and some guy named fucking, I don't know, Dan. I don't want to get to know Dan. Fuck you, Dan. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to sit right here. You have fun. Go find your friend. She comes back a little bit later. I don't know, like 3 minutes. She's like, I couldn't find him. I'm like, yeah, I bet you couldn't find it. People, it's packed. What are you even doing? Why are we here? Why am I here? And then we talk. And you ever talk to somebody that is just so goddamn boring that you'd rather just have a sentence you can't say, and then after you can't say the sentence, you find some sand and you rub it in your eyes. I mean, that's the. Just get a sandblaster and take my eyelashes off, dude. This chick was just fucking boring. And then we're talking, and I'm already like, and I know, dude. I know in the first, I would say 90 seconds of meeting a girl, if it's gonna be like I bet we'll be friends or whatever, it's fine. I know how it's gonna go. But if she sucks, and I know it, and I won't stick around, dude. I won't. That thing about me is I will not suffer fools. If you suck, dude, and I know you suck, and I don't have to be here, it's not a work thing. I'm not obligated. We're not stuck on a plane. I'm goodbye. I won't even say goodbye. I'll just leave. Which I think what is this whole you have to say goodbye thing? Irish goodbyes are big in my life. Just, you know where you're from? Oh, yeah, gone. Out. Every time. I'm annoyed how wrinkly the pocket is on my shirt. ADD thought that was 14 minutes into the pot. Hell yeah. Drinking a C4 because I'm hungover, and I'm going to get to that in a second. But this girl and I, we're like, whatever, talking. And then another guy comes up. Big dude, black dude, Jack, cute kid. Cute, hotter than me. Which is like, that's great. Whatever, dude, do your thing. Live your best life. I'm not here to tell you to not live your best life. But this guy comes up and he's all flirty. Hey, what's up? Apparently they're neighbors, right? They're neighbors. That's cool. This is your neighbor. But this guy sees, what's his plan? His plan is going to swoop in here and then, go for the win. And that's exactly what he was doing. And I was like, dude, I won't chase pussy, dude. I won't do it. I won't. I won't chase pussy through the bars, on Instagram, in the DMs. I won't chase pussy for any reason. I won't chase pussy. I won't. Not in the bars, not in the DMs. I mean, maybe through the woods if it's like a fun game we're playing where I wear a hockey mask and she's like, no, don't. And I'm just like, come here. Maybe then. Okay, that could be cool. Love a good role play. I'm in. I'm into that. I mean, I'm not. Let's just fuck regular. Who are we kidding? I'm fun as it is. If you're role playing, if you're doing role play sex, you better be on year 15 of a marriage that's not going anywhere. So this guy's talking to her. I'm just like, fucking whatever, dude. He buys us shots. I'll take a shot. Thanks, dude, guy I don't know. Thanks, Dan. Daryl. Darius. Hootie.
Word association games for 6,000, Blair.
So I'm out, dude. I go to the bathroom and then I just fucking walk out. No goodbyes, no see you later, no have a good. And this girl has the audacity to text me an hour and a half later. Where'd you go? Dude. An hour and did you fuck the guy in the bathroom? I hope you did. And I hope you didn't wear a condom. And I hope you had to get a pregnancy test. I hope it's a pregnancy scare. I hope you're in really big trouble. I hope your dad doesn't approve. And then I'm just like, goodbye. Like, no, I'm good. I don't need this. Even like friends, fucking what? None. I don't need any of it from you.
Goodbye. Goodbye forever.
That's the thing, dude. Because she's an attractive girl. Hot women. I mean, I love women. Women are my favorite people. I've decided. There are the boys that are, above everything else, the boys, and then there are women somewhere after that. And I don't just mean like hot women. I mean all women. Women are the best. All right? Told you, feminist. But sometimes the hot women got to get told that they ain't shit. All right? Return them back to the streets. Streets.
Screets? Are you saying screets, Blair? Do you mean streets? No, I mean screet.
No, I mean screets, dude. Screets. Skirt. This is a silly episode, dude. Silly. Anyway, that was Friday. All right, I'm just going to recap my whole week, boys. It's a little hot in here. I might have to turn the AC back on. I don't think you can even hear it, honestly, when I do the AC. I don't think you can hear it all. Hear it at all. So, Sunday, the 4th, my friends, Josh and Debbie, shout out Josh and Debbie, they're couple together for like 10 years. They're a couple. They're beautiful. They're from Austin. They just bought a house in East Austin. Like, hey, we're having a house party, kind of a housewarming thing. Come through. We're going to be all our friends from high school. We're going to be hanging. We're going to be drinking. Great food. And I get there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go. That'd be fun. I've been to a house party forever, dude. Love a good house party. So we go. Or not we and my girl Michaela go. Michaela's the homie. So her and I go. She's really just coming there as like my buffer. She don't want to show up alone. You want to come with someone to kind of like, and she's going to leave, so just wean me into the party. Once I get a couple beers in me, I can talk to anybody. Unless it's that boring bitch from the weekend. Then eat dicks. Or Dan. Fuck Dan. So we go, or I go after a while. So Michaela leaves, a nice day. And we're playing Flip Cup, Rage Cage. Dude, I'm just having a blast. I'm just having the most fun. Now, Debbie and Josh and Debbie, they said they had a slip and slide. And I'm like, how big is your place? You have a slip and slide in the backyard. I'm thinking maybe there's like a hill or something, and you have tarp and some soap, and they slide down. That's what I thought. What they had was a massive, like a fucking 40-foot by 15-foot massive slip and slide. Air running and water on. I was like, y'all are just getting after it. Everyone's there, and people start sliding down. And of course, the first guy that slides down, there's not enough soap, and he just fucking wrecks his whole chest, which to me is just the funniest thing. But then they get the soap on, they're doing the thing, they're going down. And they're like, Blair, do you want to go? And they're like, Blair, do you want to go? Are you going to go down the slip and slide? No. I will not be going down a slip and I'm 30, dude. Okay? There are just some things you don't do after 30. All right? You don't go down slip and slides. You don't go to sleep on the floor of somebody else's house. You don't sleep on the floor of somebody else's house. You don't puke in your hair. Okay, those are just 3 things you don't do. Also, you don't wear condoms. At some point, you got to make more people. Okay, that's the rule. Okay. Okay. Shout out Leo Getz. A lot of shout outs today. But I'm not going to go. They're like, come on, don't be fun. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to bust my ass. And dude, people were busting their ass on this thing. Because what happened is they have the slip and slide, but they also put a tarp down as the runway. Well, what happens to a tarp when it gets wet and soapy? It's a slip and slide. You have a slip and slide into a slip and slide. So people are just falling, dude. Like running, slipping, eat shit. After like an hour and a half, there wasn't a single person who was participating in slip and slidery fun that didn't have bloody something. Knees, shins, elbows, neck, mouth, whatever, dude. But I mean, what is it about people falling that is always good? Like when you fall, there's nothing worse. But when somebody else falls, oh, dude, fucking butter my asshole and call me Cindy. I love it. They fall down and they fall like, well, you don't want them to get hurt, right? You don't want somebody to snap their arm, although that's not the worst thing in the world. But you see somebody get, like, they're fine, but they're just, center of gravity is just shook and they're a little bit rattled. It's like a visceral reaction that I have. It's like when you saw Jackass for the first time. Dude, nothing killed harder than when you saw Jackass 2 in theaters, which I did. And I saw 3 in theaters. And I will go see 4 in theaters. Because that shit is just people getting hurt, man. Not seriously hurt. Like, at one point, Debbie, she used to be a gymnast, right? She's a cheerleader at University of Texas. Go Longhorns. Hook 'em. Hook 'em. This is the cover photo. Cucked out, dude. So Debbie is like athlete, dude. She starts doing back handsprings. Blair, was you doing back handsprings like on like soft ground where it's dry? Oh no, she was doing it on the slip and slide, which is just, you're just asking to snap something, dude. She was like 3 in a row. Very impressive. Then she slips, falls on her neck. I thought she was dead. But once I knew she was not dead, laugh hysterically for at least 6 minutes. 6 minutes in a row of just, oh my God, this is the best day ever. Watching hot people fall, there's nothing better. Dude, now if a fat person falls, yeah, that's good. But you feel bad because they're fat. But if a hot woman falls and she's not hurt, oh, dude, I mean, it's like new pair of shoes good. New boots good. It's like putting on a new pair of boots and they fit perfectly. You don't have to break them in. That doesn't even happen. I also got a pair of boots and I got to break them in, but they're perfect. All right? Big boot guy. I'll get into that later though, because your boy is just your boy. Oh, we'll get to it. I'm getting there. So basically, we go and slip and slide fun, and we're drinking, and it's Rage Cage, and I'm just getting hammered, and I'm eating hot dogs, dude, for America. I'm drinking Lone Star beers, Diesels, and I'm eating hot dogs with just ketchup. None of that commie shit. Don't get this relish in my face. No mustard. I'll have a hot dog with nothing on it, like a motherfucking Joey Chestnut. Shout out Joey Chestnut, 14 victories. Name the hot dog eating champion. I'm just having too much fun today. This is getting me through the hangover. It was not looking good. Had to open this work tomorrow. I can't speak. What was that? Blair, did you have a fucking stroke? Six hot dogs, 15 beers, just hammered, but not like crazy hammered. I was hammered adjacent. Right now, were there fireworks? I think so, maybe, but I don't need to see them. I've seen the best fireworks ever. Larson Nation, #1 fireworks show of all time, #1. Okay, I'm good off the rest of it. I don't need to see them. Get me home by 9, dude. I love being home by 9. Oh, home by 9? Oh, shit face, ready for bed? Oh, I love it. There was something I was going to say. I lost it. Fuck, I hate that. I hate it. Oh, no, I got it. We're back. All right, so here's the thing. Wearing a Texas hat. And before you hop on the Blair, you're just doing that, dude. No, I was rocking. I got pictures somewhere. Me repping Texas hard. Vince Young, my guy. Colt McCoy, my guy. Every white receiver ever named Shipley, my guys. All right. Before I ever even stepped foot in Texas, UT fan. So you can fuck yourself. You can fuck, dude. You can fuck yourself. All right. So now at 30, I'm back to it. Also, your boy's got some boots. I'm a big boot guy now. You know what? Just because we've been talking about it, I'm going to put the boots on right this very second. Just so you know I'm not full of shit. Hold on. Hold still. No, mic back in mic stand. I'm putting my boots on right fucking now. Hold on. People ask, they're like, Blair, are you a boot guy? Because it's like, what's your point? What do you do with those? If you're watching on the YouTube, peep them, baby. Your boy is a boot guy. Yeah. Dude, I'm just out here to just cause problems. I'm more of a fan of boots than maybe anything I am in Texas. Other than the women, the booze, the attraction, the things to do. Your boy is just out here living. Boots are on, baby. All right, now here's what I'll say. So, I got the UT hat. I got the boots. I got them on. Got the hat. I got the boots. Now, here's what I've learned about myself. I am an appropriator. I appropriate. That's what I do. I've appropriated every culture I've ever seen. Every one of them. Look at everything. Black culture, the fashion, okay, black culture, Latin culture. Your boy can fucking move his hips a little bit. My hips don't fucking lie, dude. Tonight, my hips don't lie. I'm sorry to hit you. Hey, let's go. Real slow. You see, baby, this is perfect. Dude, I'm out here. I'm here to appropriate, okay? This is what I do. Black culture, Latin culture, Asian culture, you name it, dude, I will appropriate. As a white man. And now I've gone through all the cultures and I'm circling back to the whites. I got my fucking UT hat on. I got my fucking boots. Dude, I'm just out here, man. I am out here and I'm having a blast. The kid is just fucking living. Dude, I couldn't have more fun if I tried. Now, we're gonna get into this most recent hangover that I've been fighting. Because boy, what was I gonna go with? All right, so Terry, 4th of July, boots, appropriating culture. There's something else. I thought I can do a better bit on the appropriating of the cultures, dude. Look, and my buddy's like, you look like a dandy. He's like, you look like he's from Texas, right? His name's Dean. Dean's been on the podcast. He's like, you know, we call you where I come from. We call you a dandy. I was like, I don't know what that means. He's like, it means you're gay. And I was like, why don't you just say gay? I'm a little gay. And by the way, I was killing these boots, dude. When I put the boots on and I step out in public, oh, it's just like there's not a pair of dry panties in sight, dude. Man or woman, or they's, thems. Whatever you need. The cock holsters are slacked. Dude, I'm just having too much fun. So let's fast forward to, let's see. Okay, so boots, good. Appropriate cultures. I can do a better bit, I think. Let me try another one. Let me have a little bit. I've had a C4. And I'm going to try another one. And it's going to be an edit point at the halfway mark. All right? Let's clap again. All right. So here's what you got to know. All right? People shit on me for the hat. Whatever. But think about it, dude. I've done it all. I've appropriated every culture. Black culture. Hip-hop. Love hip-hop. Love trap.
I love trap music. I love the culture. I love streetwear. It's just I love black women.
It's like, by the way, black women are the fucking best. I mean, I might be off of them for a while because I don't feel like, I think I might hit my quota with that for my life. Blair, that's fucked up. No, it's not. It's a joke. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth. They're all jokes. These are all jokes. Take none of it serious. Half of it's not even real. I'm just out here making up stories half the time. I mean, I'm not, but I can just say that. You can just say things. We've been over this. What should I fast forward to? What did I do yesterday? Okay, why am I... Oh, yeah, we'll get to it. Why am I hungover? All right, let me fucking turn the AC back on. All right, so here's what happened. Yesterday, why am I hungover? Blair, why are you hungover? Why are you doing this to yourself? Because, guys, I'm the dumbest guy you know. Let's just get that perfectly clear. There's no one dumber than me. I can talk like I can say things that'll make you think that I think I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. I'm just making it up as I go. But I can say it with conviction so you think I've thought about it, but I haven't. The only things I've really thought about is the fact that I don't know anything. And once you know that you don't know anything, then you're free to start knowing stuff. But I still don't because I'm an idiot. 32 minutes. That's a good clip. Clip it! So here's what happens. We're a couple friends. We're like, let's go hang. It's a nice day. Let's go hang. So we go to the bar across the street, Haymaker, because my friends want to watch the soccer game, England versus Denmark. Now, I could not give two fucks about soccer. It's soccer, dude. I don't care. I'm not watching it. I don't know the guy. I don't know their names. I know the rules, and I know that people care about it. I get it. It's the biggest sport in the world. It's also like a hack thing. It's like, soccer's the biggest sport in the world. Yeah, because everyone plays it because it's for poor people. Soccer's a poor sport, all right? Because everyone who's barefoot can just kick a leather rock around, and that's soccer now, okay? So I get it. Okay, they play it everywhere. Great. All right. Now everybody plays golf. All right. It's a white thing. It's like tennis. It's like, you know, a lot of black kids playing tennis. Even after the Williams sisters, you're like, who? Who's that? Whoa, you're gonna go play tennis? Okay, good luck. But it's a big deal. And the bar we're at, they're all England fans. Okay. And the two guys sitting next to me are from England. So now I'm like, this is cool. I can appreciate a moment, right? Because they are just the guy is living and dying by this game. Because it's the semifinal, the Euro semifinal, right? And these guys are fucking they're losing their minds. And I'm drinking and I'm having a couple beers. I'm starting to feel myself. It's a little bit hot in this place because for some reason they don't turn the AC on anywhere in Texas at a bar. It's like, why is it so hot? I get why it's hot outside, but it shouldn't be that hot inside. I keep my shit crisp, 69 degrees. It's there right now. Can you hear the air? Hear the air blowing? Can you hear the air blowing? Crispy. I love it. I love it. Now, it's Denmark. There's a couple Denmark people there. Denmark scores first. And, you know, a quarter of the bar is like, fuck it, yeah. And the rest of them are like, just like, I'm like, hey, can we take it easy? Because the English aren't known for being the most rational people in the world when it comes to how they handle sporting events. All right? They don't have guns in England, but they do have, like, they don't lead the world for just faces beaten in after soccer games. I mean, it's that or Ireland. But Ireland's, they're doing that to do it. Their team sucks. But soccer hooligans do not fuck around. So eventually they score, they tie it up, and now I'm hyped. I'm watching the game. I'm having a blast. I am locked into this shit now. I kind of care. I'm rooting for my friends that care about England. I care about England. I'm watching the whole thing. This is great. Dude's next to me is losing his mind, dude. Losing his mind. So it comes down to it's tied, and they go into overtime or PK, or not PK. They go to overtime, stoppage time, and then overtime, right? And it comes down to there's like a foul that's kind of bullshit, and then Harry Kane, the face of the English national team, he scores. Everyone goes crazy. I'm going crazy. It's wild, dude. And the guy next to me, right? The guy next to me. I'll show you the video because I think it's wild. The guy next to me, the dude from the UK, he's young. He had to be. I think he's my age, right? He is just. So here's what happens. These dudes are. Dude, now the cool part about it is that guy that lost his mind. I was talking to him afterwards, and he was like, "Dude, I'm 31. I've never seen them make a Euro final before. This is unbelievable." And he's so hyped, and that made me get hyped, and it also made me do more shots than I was supposed to. Because I'm just having a good time. I'm just here, dude. I'm here for a good time, not here for a long time. Good time, not a long time. And that goes back to what I was saying before about me making mistakes. All I do is make mistakes all the time. Okay? I don't make decisions. Okay? And we'll leave it at that. And we'll leave it at that. Because, I mean, I didn't do anything bad. But, I mean, just drank like an asshole all night. Until 9. And I went home, passed out, woke up 3:30 in the morning to go to work. Why do I do this? It's like you would think by talking to me, you would think that I'm trying to make my life harder. And I promise you guys, I'm not. I'm just an idiot. And I think I should at some point stop being an idiot. But I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm due. What did I do? Was it Lone Star? Is it fucking shots? Did I do more shots? I didn't do shots. I didn't do shots late. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's a little bit hazy. Dude. And the pod's gonna be late, and I'm just a fucking loser, dude. Also, like, no one's listened to the whole thing, except for maybe Eric, right? It's mostly just me just listening back to it, trying to find the things I'm not supposed to say. That's pretty much all of it. Yeah. Is there anything else? I didn't even write any notes for this. I just know the 4th of July, my boots, and we'll leave it at that. That's good. 40 minutes is fine. I should do more of these. You know what I'm going to do? Because I feel like a piece of shit. I don't even think I'm going to do stand-up tonight. I think I'm just going to fuck off all the way. I think I'm going to do another pod. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow or Saturday. Right? I think I should. I'll just do another one on Saturday or something like that. Because like more content. Blair, put out more fucking content, you fucking loser. I'm such a loser, dude. I just love making up an excuse to not do the things that I love to do. I'll clean my apartment to avoid doing this thing, and I love this thing. I'm a fucking idiot. All right. 40 minutes. I was shooting for an hour, fell a little short. I gotta get another person in. I gotta get somebody else in here. That's what I need to do. I gotta get another female person to sit there because, oh, by the way, I haven't heard from Meg. Shout out Grandpa, shout out Meg, shout out KPUG 1170. My guy Mark Skolton over there did an interview with me yesterday. Go check that out. I think it's already been out. I'm late. Of course, it's already been out. It was fun. I was trying to make him laugh. I'm trying to get better at that. I want to just make you laugh, right? I'm trying to get you to be like, I'm trying to get you to break. And I had to be clean. He was like, Mark was like, hey, so your podcast, people listening to it, where can they find it? Should they? It's like, first of all, don't listen to it with your kids or your wife or your grandpa. You know what? Just don't listen. All right, dude. We did it. 40 minutes. Probably going to get chopped down to like 38.
Blair, what do you do with the other 3 minutes of that podcast?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, y'all. We did it. We feel good? I feel like I got stuff done today. Hell yeah. All right. Mwah. Back sync. Yes. Remember. Fuck yeah.